Okay, I'm standing here in my kitchen. I'm about to make a cucumber tomato sandwich for lunch. I've already got a peeled cucumber, and I'm going to slice these up, make a sandwich, and push out a couple seeds, separate it from the gel, and we can plant tons of tomatoes and cucumbers from my lunch, so they're free. Okay, technically they're not free. This cost me 28 cents. I believe this was 78 cents, but I was going to eat them anyway, so we're talking free seed. And there's hundreds of seeds in each of these. I could have more tomato plants and cucumber plants than I could have in my garden just from these two items right here. This tomato is a little bit firmer than you'd normally like. You'd like a little bit riper tomato if you're going to collect seed. And if you wanted an heirloom type, obviously you need to collect that. But any tomato will work, and it's really easy. Okay, here's the real technical tricky part. Slice the tomato as if you're going to eat a sandwich, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to eat a sandwich with this tomato. Just slice it up. Okay, after slicing it, you just kind of encourage some of the seed to come out. I'm not going to worry about getting too much because I don't need too many plants, but I could get, in a larger tomato, I could get hundreds of seeds. Here I'm not going to collect nearly that amount because I don't need that much. Okay, so now you got some seeds on your cutting board. I'm going to simply take my knife, slide them off the cutting board onto a paper towel. And the reason I want to do this is you may notice that there's a gel around the seeds, and that gel is supposedly supposed to prevent the germination of the seeds, but I found that it doesn't really slow it down. You just take the tomato seed and you start rolling it around a paper towel with a spoon, and the gel starts coming off and the seed separates, and by the time you roll it to the other end of the towel, you've got a spoonful of tomato seeds, which if you're trying to save a ton, there's better processes, but if you just need to plant a few plants, here you go, right here. Okay, this is not a hard process at all, just a couple minutes. I have enough seeds to grow multiple tomato plants. If you want the process to go smoother, if you have a more ripe tomato, the seed actually just falls out of the tomato. You don't even have to work it out of there. And they tend to be closer to ripening. As a matter of fact, multiple kids in my horticulture class sliced into tomato that they were eating, and the seed had already sprouted inside the tomato, and it was getting ready to grow. Okay, at this point in time, simply take a couple of seeds, put it in a planter. I'm just using a plastic cup right now with some soil. Sprinkle the seeds in, press it in, cover it up, put some moisture on it, and keep it where it's warm enough to germinate, and it won't be long, and you'll start seeing a plant. Probably about a week, you'll see sprouts coming up. So here you go. This is what it looks like 2 weeks after planting the seeds. Fun and easy project, and you can get lots of pounds of tomatoes for free. Okay, I teach horticulture at the local school, and I had my class, first assignment was to slice up some tomatoes, collect the seeds, and start growing tomatoes. And the kids were excited at how easy it actually was. They sliced it up, and most of the seeds started to send out roots within 3 or 4 days. People had stems coming up with leaves within 10 days, and so it was really easy. As a matter of fact, I had my entire class start tomato plants. We had hundreds of them all over the greenhouse. I started giving those away to people in the community, and I got reports back that the tomato plants that we gave them were better than the ones that they bought at the store. And the ones that you buy at the store, the starts are what, 6 to 8 inches tall. You're paying $4 to $5 for each of those. Okay, I've got a tomato that I'm taking seed from my lunch, and I could get hundreds of tomatoes. All right, don't forget to enjoy your sandwich. Get a multi-grain bread, some mayonnaise, cucumbers, tomato, and seasoned salt to give it kind of a meaty taste without meat. I put a little cheese on there. Good stuff. Hey, feel free to hit the red subscribe button below the screen. I started developing this channel for my horticulture class that we have to learn online now, and we've got a lot in there and a lot more to come. Love to share it with you. Also love comments and questions in the comments box. Thank you.